Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a different video. I don't think I've ever actually done one of these before, but it's going to be an empties video. We're going to go through everything that I have used up. It's not a whole lot of makeup, it's mostly skincare and a whole lot of Lush. There's a lot of Lush to get through, so I don't want to ramble too much. But basically it's what I've used up, what I loved, what I would repurchase and what I would not repurchase. Basically a little kind of what I think of them, a quick one, just, you know, to get through them all. But yeah, just to let you know, I may not repurchase any of them because I don't need to at the minute, so I may do that in the future whenever. But I'm hoping to do this kind of video every now and again, just to kind of throw in, you know, when I have accumulated a good bit of stuff, I will show you guys what I've actually used. So yeah, we're going to get into it. Before we do though, this makeup I have not filmed. I did this as a work thing with my manager and it was a Instagram live thing, but it was not like an actual tutorial, so there won't really be any pictures or anything like that. It was just a thingy. Yeah, I'm on holidays right now, so you know what I mean. I'm on holidays at home. I'm not doing anything, but I have time off work, so I was doing this. So yeah, there's no pictures of this. This is just a halo smoky kind of eye and a dark lip, but if you want to see a tutorial on it, I will do that, no problem. I will show you guys what I used. So let me know down in the comments down below if you want to see that. So there'll be no Instagram pics of this look. My Instagram will be linked down below so you can see that. All the pictures of all the looks I normally do on my channel will be there, and also hit subscribe down below to see many more videos, to see a lot of these products. If I do repurchase them, then I will show them in a future video of me using them or doing another empties whenever I get through them again. Okay, so I want to start with skincare, and I have a lot of skincare, but a lot of it is the same kind of thing. So I'm going to start with kind of as my routine goes along, and I'll quickly describe everything that I've used and what I think of the products. Starting with my eyes, I always take my eye makeup off first when I'm doing my skincare routine. I have two products here. One is not fully empty, but I've gone through many of these because this is the one I always buy. This is the Garnier Skin Active Express 2-in-1 eye makeup remover. It's one of those dual phase ones, so it's got the oil and the remover, and you give it a good shakeroo. And I use that to take off my eye makeup. I always use this one because in Boots it's usually 3 for 2. It's about €5. Can't go wrong. I do like the Nivea one as well. That's a nice one. The MAC Gently Off is a good one. But the other one that I have been using as well is the Clinique Take the Day Off makeup remover. I have a small one that I got in an advent calendar, and it's really good. It's similar. I mean, would I pay excess money for this one? I can buy this one? Probably not. Was it really good? Yes. I'm currently using the Take the Day Off Balm, which I'm adoring. I love that. I would definitely repurchase that one. But do I necessarily need to repurchase this? No. Did I buy it in the first place? Technically not, because I got it in an advent calendar. But yeah, this one though, I will forever and always. I have two on my shelf and the Nivea one in there as well. I always have backups of this just in case I run out. Next up in the routine is cleanser. So I was using the La Roche-Posay Makeup Remover Milk for Sensitive Skin. This bad boy here. Really nice, really liked it. You can do the thing where you rub it all over and then wash it off, or use damp cotton pad or wet face cloth or something like that to take it off. I just put a little bit onto a cotton pad and use that to actually physically take off the makeup then. That's usually what I do with most cleansers anyway, so yeah. But except the Take the Day Off Balm, I'm doing a different routine with that. But with most of the milk cream kind of cleansers like this, that's the routine I tend to take with that. And I really liked it. Again, like, I've used the Garnier ones and I love those as well. Would I repurchase it? Probably. It was actually really nice. It smelled really good as well. I know some people are iffy with smells in skincare. I don't particularly mind it. Like, it's not a really strong smell. It just smells clean and I like it. But yeah, I tried to get like the dregs out of this. There's like a tiniest little bit at the bottom, but I really don't feel like I'm bothered enough to actually grab it. So yeah. Next up then, I've gone through a couple of these before. This is the Garnier Micellar Rose Water Cleanse and Glow Micellar water. This is the big size here. I do love a micellar water. I don't use it to take off makeup though. I use it as a kind of a pre-toner toner, if that makes sense. Ooh, if that makes sense. Basically, I will take my eye makeup off, do my cleanse, which will either be with my cream cleanser or my Take the Day Off balm, or a cleansing balm like that. Then I will use this to take off any excess from that, any excess oils, any excess makeup from that, and then I'll go in with some sort of toner after that. But that's what I love these for. Or in the morning, just before I'm about to do my makeup, just to give my face a little wipe over, just to make sure it's all ready to go, prepped for makeup after I've obviously wash my face. But you know, if I'm doing makeup in the middle of the day, I'll give it a quick once over with this and we're good to go. Would I repurchase it? Yes, I have like normal ones. This is the normal size, by the way. Or no, this is the big size. I have normal ones, like this is just the regular one. I love the rose one though. I think it's probably my favorite one. They just didn't have the rose one in stock when I went to rebuy it. So I probably would get the rose one. I think it's a bit more gentle on my skin. I don't know. Feels like it to me anyway. And then we are going to move on to moisturizer. So I got through this one here. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator. It's a moisturizer. No smell because Clinique don't really put any smells in their moisturizers or skincare in general. I really like this. I love the Moisture Surge range from Clinique. Would I rebuy it? Yeah, probably. It was a really nice moisturizer. It felt really good. It was like a gel kind of consistency. And I can't really say anything bad about it. It was really, really nice, and I probably would get it again if I ran out of all my moisturizers. That would be one I would consider buying. Then this bad boy here, I think I got this in my Glossy Box Advent Calendar. This is the Bodyshop Himalayan Charcoal Purifying Glow Mask. It was a small little size like this. I kind of got about, oh, it smelled really good. I kind of got about 5 or 6 uses out of it, which was really good. And it's basically just a clay charcoal mask, and I used to put it on in the shower. It's very cooling, tingly to the point where it reminds me a little bit of the Super Mud from Glam Glow, which I'm not a huge fan of because that kind of hurts. It's not that bad, but it's leaning into that kind of feeling. So if your skin is quite sensitive, I wouldn't go for it. Would I repurchase it? I maybe not repurchase this one, but they have other masks in this range and I would definitely like to try a couple of them to see if I like them. This one was really nice though, but I would like to try the other ones. Well, my skin is more dry dehydrated, so I prefer stuff that's more moisturizing, glowy, that kind of thing. So that's what I would probably go for more, but in the range, yeah, I'm happy enough to try a few more. Now, when I say I have hydrating mists, I have hydrating mists. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 empty hydrating mists. So we'll start with the miscellaneous sort of ones. I have this one here, which I've had for ages. This is the e.l.f. Aqua Primer Mist. I use these, I don't use these like after moisturizer or anything like that. I use these before moisturizer just to hydrate my skin, give it an extra bit of plumpness. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do with this one, but that's what I did with it and I really, really enjoyed it. Really nice. Packaging is nice. It was good. Would I repurchase it? Probably not, only because there's others that I prefer out of these as well. So yeah, probably not, but it was a nice one. And then I have this here, this is the Clinique Moisture Surge Face Spray. Really good, really reminds me of the MAC Fix Plus, which that's what most of these are. But yeah, I really like this one. I love the size as well. I love the mister on it as well, was really nice. Would I repurchase it? Probably. It was a really, really good one. I think, depending on the price obviously, but I do think it was worth the money. I love just a hydrating mist to give my skin that extra little bit of a drink before we start with anything else, especially if I'm going to powder my face a lot or I'm doing quite a matte look. I'll definitely go in with a lot of this first before I moisturize, and then you can give it a little spritz at the end if you want to as well. Then I have 2 of these guys. This is the Mario Badescu, that's how I'm going to say it, facial spray with aloe, herbs and rose water, and this one is exactly the same but smaller. So this one I got in a set for I think it was around Black Friday. I bought it on Beauty Bay, and it had like a face mask and a cleanser and something else, another different kind of face mask or moisturizer or something like that in it, and I got this one. But then I also got a mini set with 4 different ones, so I've got the other ones in my drawer at the minute that I haven't used yet, but I have finished it. So I used the one that was the small size of this just to use it, and then I'll try the other ones out and see if I like them better. Really, really like these are definitely ones I would repurchase. The little set is great because this lasts me so long. It's 59 mils, very weird number, but yeah, this is 118 mils. Yeah, I think definitely worth a try. I know some people don't particularly like these, but I like them and my skin liked them, so yeah, I would definitely think about repurchasing these. Also, it smells quite strongly of rose, so if you're not a huge fan of that, maybe try the other scents and see. But I love rose water, so I love that on my skin, so I was happy enough to try them. Okay, and then all the rest are Fix Plus sprays from MAC because I have a thing about these. So I'll do the big ones first because the big ones are all the same. They're just the normal ones because me and my boyfriend use this, so in his house we have one between us, and then because he doesn't use it as often as I do, he kind of uses it just either straight out of the shower if he thinks of it, or yeah, it's actually kind of just out of the shower he uses it, where I would use it when I'm doing my skincare every night I stay in his house. And I've had like 1 or 2 myself. So basically you can use it as a hydrating spray. I think it's got green tea in it. I think it's got chamomile in it. I think it's got cucumber extract in it. It's got glycerin in it. I know that for a fact because it's a humectant. Basically, it draws moisture into the skin. That's what a humectant is, and keeps the skin hydrated throughout the day. As I have with all of these, use these before my makeup, before moisturizer, give my face a good spritz, and go in with that. Even at nighttime before my skincare, I am using another one, the Magic Radiance. Get on that one. Holy moly, the Magic Radiance Fix Plus spray. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's more of a skincare kind of spray, where these are skincare sprays, but you can use them after makeup. The other one I wouldn't. Get on that one. That is, ooh, I'll be repurchasing that one 100%. But I always like to have one of these around, whether it's in my boyfriend's or here. I also use it at the end of makeup. Like today, I put a little bit too much powder on, so I spritzed my face and it gave it a bit more moisture, and it took the powderiness away from the skin, kind of melted it in, made my skin look like skin again. So yeah, love these. Then the rest I have here are minis. So this one here is a mini lavender one. This was with, I can't remember when this came out or what this came out with, but they don't do the scented ones as minis, so I don't remember why I have this. The big size lavender one is so nice as well because it smells really good. It's lavender but a little bit sweeter. It's very nice kind of lavender. If you're not into it, you probably won't like it, but I love a lavender scent. Then these next 2 came out with a summer collection, not last year, the year before. This is how long I've been holding on to these, or how long it took me to get through them, either one. So they had a whole range of scented ones. So there was a peony one, there was a watermelon, there was something else, I can't remember. But this one here is white tea, which was stunning scent. Oh my god, this was smelled so good. Now the scent doesn't stay on your skin or anything like that. Not on my skin anyway. Yeah, white tea was so nice. I love the smell of like tea kind of smells. I love that kind of smell. And then this one here was pineapple, which was pineapple. Very summery, fruity smell, quite strong. I probably prefer the white tea, not because of how strong this is. I don't mind strong scents, but I prefer the white tea just for scent wise. This was really nice though. Yeah, it reminds me of pina colada. Very nice. Okay, and then some more mini Fix Plus. They came out with these last summer, and these are the Vibes. So they're all different colors here, and they're all different scents. It's supposed to give you like a vibe off each scent. I don't have all of them here, but I did get all of them. So I got the blue and the pink, which I don't have. So the blue was probably my favorite one. It was blueberry and jasmine. Very nice, such a good smell. I love a jasmine. If you've ever watched my Lush videos, I love a jasmine smell. Pink is berries and rose, which was really nice as well, but I probably preferred the blue one. Then here I have red. I'm reading this off my phone, by the way, because I can't remember what was in each one of them. This is passion, and this is strawberry and peach. Orange is vitality, and this is apricots and tangerine. The yellow is play, and this is lemon and orange, which was actually really good as well. And then the green is balance, which is peppermint and bergamot. Probably my second favorite, I would say, after the blue one. That was definitely one that I really liked. And then the purple is awaken, and this is tea leaves and flowers. Probably my third favorite of them all. But yeah, they were really good. Again, same idea. I used them before my makeup. I used them at night. Probably more so at nighttime because I love the scent of them at nighttime. I thought they were really nice. Would I repurchase them if they came back out? Probably. Yeah, can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. They're like €12. Okay, so on to a little bit of makeup. There's not a whole lot because I don't get through a lot of makeup at like any given time really. It's very exciting when I get through something. The most thing I go through is mascara. That's really it. Maybe foundation, but even then not really, because I change up my makeup so much and never really get through it. So 2 things. Brush cleaner. I am a makeup artist. Brush cleaner. I probably have gone through even more of these, but these are the 2 that I have in my Empties box. This is the MAC brush cleaner. It sanitizes, conditions, great, doesn't make your brushes dry or anything like that. Really good. You do have to wait for it to dry, so if you're spot cleaning with it, give yourself time to let it dry. It probably takes about half an hour to dry or so. But you can use it for deep cleaning. I do use a separate soap for deep cleaning. I do use this for cleaning, say at nighttime, before, when it's kind of just mostly like my eye brush and stuff like that. I just want them to be clean, sanitized, and they're mostly for my personal eyes. But if I'm doing if I'm doing clients or anything like that, I would clean in between each client and also clean my brushes then that night. So, but yeah, really good brush cleaner, and I love them. Just realised I have a lot of MAC here. I got through a lot of MAC actually over the last year. This here is the Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Primer. Love this primer. I think this is my second or my third one. I get the one that is Radiant Pink. There is a yellow one. It doesn't really matter which one you get. Can you really tell the difference? Not really. It's great for controlling oil. I don't really get oily, but it just helps have a bit of grip to my face, so my makeup, you know, stays a bit better on my skin. It keeps my makeup on, but it feels really hydrating. It does not dry your skin out at all, so it's hydrating and works for oily skin. So if you're combination dry, combination oily, you could probably still get away with this. Really, really nice. Love it. It's about 40 quid. Would I repurchase it? Probably. I've 100 primer so to get through, so I'm not going to do it at the minute, but eventually I probably would pick another one up. And then I have two MAC foundations. One here is the MAC Studio Waterway SPF 30 foundation in the shade NC15. A little bit deep for me, but they don't do an NC10, so what can I do? It is a sheer to medium coverage. It is quite hydrating. It's quite pigmented, but a very thin formula. I do really like this. Is it my favourite MAC foundation? No, the one I'm about to show you is probably my favourite MAC foundation. It's the one I have on me right now. But this is a really nice foundation if you like a light natural coverage, but still has a bit of coverage in it. This is a good one to go for. If your skin is quite dry, it's a good one to go for. If your skin is a little bit more older or ageless, as we like to say in the makeup world, then this is a really nice one as well, because you still get that bit of coverage out of it, but it's very, very soft and natural on the skin. Really nice. Can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong with it. Now, this is probably my favourite. Probably my favourite. This is the Studio Fix Fluid NC10. My favourite colour as well. Like, look at the colour match. Look at that. Ignore the bronzer. Here, look at that. Exactly the same. It's a medium full coverage, a kind of velvety semi-matte kind of finish. Like, it's not super matte, but it leans more on the matte side. Comes in, I think it's 64, 67 shades or something like that, so you're nearly guaranteed to find a shade for you. NC10 is mine, and I match every foundation that I try to buy online. If I can't see it in store, I go onto Temptalia's website, I go onto her foundation finder, and I put this in as my colour, and it usually always works. So love this. I do have a pump. I have one in my drawer right now. This one is completely empty. I do have a pump that I just swap out, because the pump is separate. I just swap out as I get new bottles. So yeah, will I repurchase? 100%, forever and always. And I used to not like Studio Fix, by the way. I used to not like it because my skin was so dry back then. Now my skin has gotten to a nice balance where I can manage it, and I love Studio Fix. It's so reliable. More MAC. It's literally all MAC except two mascaras, but I do have a MAC mascara. So MAC Prolongwear Concealer, no shock there. I use this so much. I have it on me right now as well. I've done an all MAC look today. That's what it is. NW15 I use in the shade. I could use NC15, but I like the tone of NW15 because it helps cancel out any darkness around the eyes. It sets on the skin, full coverage, kind of a satin finish on the skin, but you don't have to set it with powder like that, because I don't like to set mine with powder, my under eyes anyway. I love this. I have about 4 of them in my drawer. That's just for me, by the way. Just for me. 4 of them. So will I repurchase it? Yes, I already have. And then I've got a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the shade Light. It's the lightest shade that they do. This has no product left in it. This is a ceramic pan. So if you have a mineralized powder from MAC and you get to this point, you're at the bottom. This is a ceramic pan. I love this powder. Again, I have this on me right now. I have about 3 of them in my drawer, so I already have repurchased, so we know how I feel about this. I just love how skin-like, how natural, how doesn't really add too much coverage to your face. Your skin still looks like skin even though it's set and powdered and all that kind of stuff. I adore this. If your skin is dry, it's a great powder. But yeah, I love it. Then another no-brainer for me from MAC. I buy a lot of MAC. This is the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour Extend Eye Base. If you search this into my channel, it'll come up a lot that I've used this because I love this primer. And this is the only tube I've ever had, and it's taken me about 2 years to get through. I have another one already in a box ready to go, so I've already purchased it. It's a great base. It kind of reminds me of Too Faced Shadow Insurance, but a little bit tackier, a little bit more like maybe the Urban Decay Primer Potion. But I just love it. I know every eyeshadow I'm going to put onto it is going to work, but I would still probably use my NYX glitter primer or my Too Faced Glitter Insurance. But yeah, I love it. I think it's so good. Then I have here a liner. This is my MAC Brush Stroke Liner in the shade Brush Black. Very hard to say that. It's a brush tip pen, so it's actually got little bristles on top. It's not a felt tip, so it won't dry up on you. You have a constant flow of product. So when you get to my point here where it looks like it's drying up, it's actually empty, so you know it's actually empty. I love this pen. I think it's great, but NYX have the Epic Ink liner pen, which is way cheaper. It's basically the same. I'd say this nib is thinner than the other one, but the other one is still quite thin. The NYX one is very thin, just not as thin as this one. So in my head, it makes more sense for me to buy the NYX one at the minute anyway. But would I repurchase this? Yes, if I can't get the NYX one. What can I say? But they're basically the same product, so either one will work for you. Then I have a MAC mascara. This is the MAC Bold and Bad Lash. Is that what it's called? Bold and Bad Lash. So it looks like this here. So it's got two little wands, like two separate wands. It's not just a double wiper, where it's like the same wand. It just wipes more when you go through the top or the bottom. This actually has a thick and chunky wand here, which is for your top lashes, and then you have a super teeny weeny little wand. Look how small that wand is. It's so little. For your bottom lashes. Brands need to do this. Just this one. MAC do have extended play, which has a very skinny wand, but it's quite a long wand. I love that mascara. It's one of my favorite mascaras. I haven't had it in ages though, because it's been out of stock for a while. But I've also had so many mascaras I don't need to get one. But that is one of my favorite mascaras. This, however, this bottom part just dried up on me. I don't know what this was about. I think there's product in here, because this top part is not dried up on me. This bit did though, really quickly. I felt like I was not getting any product out of it. So I was actually mostly just using the bottom, this bit, and using whatever other mascara I wanted to use for my top lashes. Would I repurchase it? No. Is it discontinued? Yes, it has been discontinued. But see that top wand? This is what we all need. We need this wand. It was good, except that one half of it, you know, dried up on me. But top part I really like. Then I have two Clinique mascaras, which you'll already know. I've gone through these. This is the Clinique High Impact Mascara, and this is the Clinique High Impact Lash Elevating Mascara. They are different because their wands are quite different. This wand looks like this. It's quite a straight wand, bristle wand, and then this other one here is a bit more of a cone shaped. So it's a bit thicker at the baseline. This is a bit of a stiffer wand. Out of the two, I probably prefer the other one, the one with the straighter wand, because this one actually was very stiff to apply. Like, it was a good mascara, but it was very stiff to apply. They both gave me good volume, both gave me good curl, both lasted really well. I can't really fault either of them. I probably just prefer the one on this because it's a bit softer, but that's really it. Would I repurchase them? Maybe. I haven't bought a mascara in so long because I either get them in gift sets, I get them in advent calendars, I get them as a gift or purchase, I've gotten them through work, so I don't actually really buy mascaras that often. I'd probably buy this one though if I was to buy one. And then excuse the very dirty cases, but I have two pairs of MAC lashes. These are 33s. They're gone because I binned them. They were gone. And these are 43s. So 33s were very natural. If you wanted a natural lash that still looked like you had something going on, but super natural, like way more natural than what I have in here, like a third of the amount of drama as what we have going on here. These were your lashes. Bridal, mother of the bride, if an older lady wants some lashes, these are the ones to go for because they're so comfortable. It doesn't even look like you're wearing lashes. It just looks like your lashes look amazing. Bit longer in the front, so some people were a bit weary of them, but once they're actually on, they're stunning. And then 43s were like 48s, if you know 48s. They're one of the more dramatic pairs that MAC do. Really kind of dense tufts through the actual lashes. Go look up a picture because like it's really hard to describe this. But these are the shorter version of the 48s. Just as dense, but just a little bit shorter, not as long. I don't mind either. I like both. These are so good for makeup artists, so have these and the 48s and you're kind of good to go. Okay, and then weirdly, a perfume. Now me, I forget to put perfume on. I forget that I'm wearing it, and then I put more on of a different one. It's just, yeah. But I did actually finish one, and I actually just finished it today. I put it on today and I was like, oh, I'll put this in my empties. This is the Britney Spears Curious Eau de Parfum spray. Yes, I know, I'm like an absolute teenager, I understand. The Britney Spears perfumes are great. I actually have two more over in my little tray over there where I keep my perfumes, but this one I just got through. I really like this. It's quite a floral kind of smell, but with a little bit of musk in it. Like there's a little bit of depth in it, but it is definitely a floral kind of smell. I really liked it. Would I get it again? Probably. I don't need to. I don't want to buy any more perfumes right now. But it is a really nice one. I really like it, and it's an absolute throwback for me. Okay, so are we ready to get through a whole load of Lush? There's a lot to get through here, so I'm just going to go straight into it. We are going to start with a shower gel because it's the one shower gel I have finished from them, and this is the Berry Berry Christmas. This is like 2 years old, of 2 Christmases ago. Not Christmas gone, not Christmas before, but the one before that one. And this is a very fruity kind of scent, very citrusy, wintry kind of smell. It's got cranberry infusion, it's got wild orange oil, fresh blueberry juice, bergamot oil, olive leaf absolute. Just a real fruity kind of smell. It was a beautiful kind of green colour, had lots of sparkles in it. It was really, really nice. I really liked it, but I finally got through it. And then I have this here, which I've had for so long, but I finished it ages ago. I just kept it for an Empties video. And also, when you bring the black tubs back like this, you get, when you bring back 5 that are clean and empty, you get a free fresh face mask. So I'm hoarding these. I'm not throwing these out just yet because I don't need a face mask right now, but when I do, I'll want a Lush one. I'll want one of the fresh ones. So I'm holding on to these. So this one here is the Marilyn hair treatment. It's a hair mask for blondes. No real major smell. Ooh, there's a little bit left in it. Ew. And this one has got chamomile infusion, saffron infusion, fresh organic lemon juice. There you go. Organic extra virgin olive oil, lemon oil, chamomile oil. It was a really nice hair treatment. Hair mask, I only do them every now and again when I'm kind of in the mood, because it's a lot of this to put it into, and I liked it to be quite even, so it takes a while for me to get it all through my hair. Yeah, if I was in London, I'd probably pick up another tub. I would definitely get the big size because I would go through it too quickly. So then I have this guy here. This is a Volcano foot mask. I really, really liked this. This was really nice. This has got china clay, pumice, papaya and tomatoes, menthol crystals, because it kind of cools down your feet. So this was great after work because I'd be on my feet all day. You basically put it on. It's quite a dry texture, so you put it on all over and wrap your feet in plastic bags, cling film, whatever you want to do. Wrap it up and then just sit with it on for, I think it's 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes, and then you just rinse it off, and your feet actually feel great after. Have I repurchased it? No. Again, I'm keeping the tubs, but would I? Yeah, I mean, if I felt like I wanted a foot mask, then yeah, I don't always want a foot mask, but if I did want one, I'd probably go for that one. It's a really nice one. And then I have 3 body conditioners, 2 of which are the same. This one here is Bucks Fizz, which is the same scent as Golden Wonder Bath Bomb. It's a very orangey, citrusy kind of smell. Such a good, oh my god, such a good smell. This one has got vine leaf infusion, fresh pink grapefruit, decoction, orange blossom water, organic jojoba oil, extra virgin coconut oil, murumuru butter, cognac oil. Oh yeah, there's alcohol in this. Basically, body conditioners are great because you don't need to moisturize after using them in the shower or in the bath. So if you're in the shower, step out of the water for a minute or 2 and rub this all over the areas you want to be moisturized. Leave it on for a second and then jump back in and just rinse. Don't wash it, just rinse it off, and then you won't need to put any moisturizer on when you get out. If you're in the bath, do what I do and go section by section of your body, and you know, do your legs while your legs sticking out the water, and then dip them in the water and it'll rinse it off for you. Whatever way you want to do it yourself. I love this though. And then exactly the same technique, but with this is Snow Fairies. This is the really, really sweet candy floss, sugary, sickly sweet kind of smell. I really like it though, but it's not my favourite Lush scent ever, but I do really enjoy it. I think I got this one in a gift set and I got this one in a gift set. I'm pretty sure I got both of these in a gift set. Okay, now on to face masks. First one I'm going to get out of the way. This is a weird one. This is a jelly face mask. This is Bunny Moon. I really liked this, by the way. It was a jelly, so like you had to pull a piece out, and they say kind of rub it in your hands and then put it on. I actually took the piece and rubbed the piece onto it because the heat of my face actually heated it up and smeared it easier on my skin, and I didn't lose any product in my hands then. So basically you'll be a happy bunny with soft and strokeable skin thanks to soothing honey and calming infusion of chamomile and marigold. This is just such a really nice, soft, fragrant kind of smell. I really, really liked it. I loved it, and I thought it was really brightening on the skin as well. So I really liked that. I don't think they do these anymore, but if they did, I would probably get one of these. Okay, so I have 3 Catastrophe Cosmetic. This is the one with blueberries in it. It's probably the best smelling one of the fresh face masks, and these only last a couple of weeks, so I've got a few of them here. I've got 3 of these ones. It's dried up and powdery, but I can still smell the blueberries. Oh my god. So this one is great for, let me see, when disaster looms, Catastrophe Cosmetic calms and cleanses the skin. Blueberries rich in beneficial antioxidants, soothing chamomile, Irish moss, and the gentle cleansing action of calamine to save the day. So it really calms and soothes skin if you're having a breakout and your skin feels really irritated or you're quite sensitive. It's quite a nice one, but the scent is beautiful. But don't just go for scent in Lush. You need to go for the ingredients that are going to actually work for you. This one here is not a fresh face mask. This is Mask of Magnum Minty. It's a face and body mask. I know a lot of people use it on their back if you're getting a breakout on your back. I get a breakout kind of in here in my cleavage area. So I've often put a little bit in there if I feel like I need it. It's minty smell. It's probably my second favorite smelling one. This Peppermint Mask does everything it can to fight eruptions and outbreaks and return your skin to tip-top condition. So super minty. It's got clay in it, I think. So yeah, it's got kaolin, honey, talc, ground aduki beans, glycerin, primrose seeds, peppermint oil. It does exfoliate as well, vanilla absolute, and all that good stuff. I would definitely repurchase again. I have so many face masks, like lots of different masks basically that I'm trying to use up. I can get 3 different face masks if I want to. Then I have 2 Fix ones. This is one of my favourite ones to do because this is a great one for dry skin. So this one, cleanse, soften and moisturize dry, sensitive skin. A blend of bananas, vanilla and oats to cool and nourish. Leafy butter to reduce redness, ground almonds to gently polish, and kaolin to cleanse your skin. This one is not one of these that like you put it on and it sets on the skin. It stays quite kind of shiny and almost oily, but the oil is what you want for your skin. It's really conditioning on the skin. You leave it on for about 10 minutes. I really like it. You wash it off. It smells like cake. Yeah, you can really smell like the honey and the oats. It just, yeah, and the vanilla. It smells like cake. I have 2 of those, by the way, so I've gotten through a couple of them. Also, by the way, a lot of these fresh face masks I didn't actually buy myself. So my job where I worked at up until just before Christmas, I'm still in the same job but just in a different location. It was right beside a Lush store, and whenever the face masks had like a week or so left, or they got a new delivery of fresher face masks and they were taking the old ones off, they would put them in a big bag and drop them up to where we worked, because there's a lot of us that would use a lot of skincare and be really into skincare. It was free. They just dropped them up because they're so nice and amazing, and we'd always drop down samples to them. But yeah, a lot of them I didn't buy myself. Some I did. Don't get me wrong, I did. I'm pretty sure I got Mask of Magnum Minty myself. I've gotten an Fix myself, the BB Seaweed, and a Catastrophe Cosmetic by out of my own money. But the others I haven't. So that's just me being transparent about that. But I would 100% absolutely rave about them anyway. Plus Lush are amazing, and the Lush that was close to my job, the best Lush. It was the one on Grafton Street in Dublin. So go there. It's amazing. So then I have this one here. This is BB Seaweed. This one is relaxing, reviving, mineral rich mask to cleanse, soften and beautify. Fresh, nutritious seaweed, cleansing kaolin, antiseptic honey, calming aloe vera and rose absolute make this a great mask for everyone. So this is very universal. It's very like cleansing smelling. I know I've had these a while, but definitely you can really smell the aloe vera. This is one that kind of dries down because it does have the kaolin in it, but the seaweed is really softening on the skin, really takes down any like dead skin off your face anyway. I really like that one. I probably still prefer the Fix or the Catastrophe Cosmetic, but I do really like that. And then the one that everyone tends to go for, this is the Don't Look At Me, which is the bright blue one. So it's like bright blue. It's that classic face mask look. So this one says, we caught you looking, it was the rejuvenating mask, wasn't it? That's very funny. With cleansing lemon juice and scrubby ground rice, we don't blame you. So it's quite an exfoliating one. It's quite a cleansing one. Can be a little bit stripping if you're particularly dry though. So I don't always go for this, but when I want to really exfoliate, I do. But I think if you're oily or you get a lot of texture in your skin, it's a great one to go for. Definitely. It smells good. Like, it's not smelling as good as the others, but it's not the worst smelling face mask out there. There is one with garlic in it that a lot of people don't like the smell of. I actually do, and it doesn't smell like garlic. It just smells really antiseptic, and I kind of love it. I don't know why, it's really weird. That's one I have used a few times and I love as well. That is the Cosmetic Warrior is the name of that one. So yeah, I love that one. So geez, that was a lot of Lush. I didn't actually think there was that much Lush in the bag, but apparently there was. So that is my empties video. I am very happy I got through a lot of this stuff. I'm always very excited when I finish products, unless they're limited edition, then I'm really not excited about that. But if it's stuff that I know I can repurchase, or stuff that I'm trying to get through, like mascaras, like foundations, like primers, all that kind of stuff, I get very excited about it. Or skincare, I get really excited when I finish skincare products. Like, I tell everyone, I'm like, oh, I finished it, yay, because I've so much stuff to get through. So yeah, I really enjoyed making this video. My back hurts now though, because I've been sitting in this chair for so long, because I've been editing all day. That is the video. I want to know in the comments down below, what are some of your empties this month? What did you get through? Have you used any of the stuff that I've talked about, especially the Lush stuff? Let me know what your favorite face mask is. I want to know down below. Also, as I said, hit subscribe down below to see many more videos coming up. We have got a colour series. We have got first impressions of palettes and 3 looks 1 palettes of palettes. And we have got my collection videos coming up as well. We've also got a lot of fun stuff coming up in the fall and October. I know it's early, but October. I'm already planning, I'm already filming for it. So I'm prepping hardcore for those videos. Also, don't forget to like down below to give me a little bit of support, get me around to more people, and let me know you like the video so I will continue to do more. It's the quickest, simplest and easiest way to give me a little bit of support and let everyone know that you like my videos. I will see you in the next video, guys.